What is up, Aquarius? How are you all doing? It's time to go ahead and knock out your extended reading for February 2024. So I'm just giving it one last swoop through to see if I left any crumbs on the table before we move on to the mid-month. And that's where I look to see if timelines have changed. That's coming up soon. You want to stick around for that one. So for those of you who would like to schedule a personal reading, all the information on how you can go about doing that is down there in the description of this video. Also, I have an announcement to make for the February extended readings. I've done something a little bit weird and a little bit different from anything I've ever done in my whole tarot career. I've done a whole career and finance reading for every sign of the zodiac. Because you all know 2024, the year of the dragon, is going to mark the beginning of some of the craziest financial times that any of us have seen in recorded human history. So my goal is to be able to give you a little nugget of wisdom that when the time comes, you can reach into your database and pull out one thing that I said and use that to manifest some success in these crazy times. That's my goal, at least. Or if nothing else, at the very least, hopefully, I can just say that one thing that helps you understand how to click into the right vibration and navigate through and float through any crazy shit that pops off this year or next year. So my career and finance readings, though, are available through my school as a downloadable. If you're interested in the Aquarius reading, the link is right down here in the description of the video on the very top. All right, let's jump into this. I'm starting this off with your love interest. The person that you're interested in, the person on your mind, the person that lives in your head rent-free. Mainly for the singles. Let's see. 3 of Pentacles reversed. I don't know what to say about that. That was kind of weird. 4 of Cups reversed. Chariot reversed. Well, we got the 2 of Cups and the Empress both reversed. Doesn't really look like it's going anywhere. For some of you, I'm feeling, I don't know if you know this or not, but I think there's a third party in the way that's blocking this. Now, how is there a third party in the way? I'm not sure. I don't know if you're interested in somebody who's already in a relationship or if this person is just interested in somebody else. Maybe for some of you, they're juggling you and somebody else, but I'm thinking that there's somebody else in the picture, and I'm really feeling like the majority of you don't even know about it. You may suspect it. You may strongly suspect it. And maybe there's a couple of you that are aware of it. I don't doubt that. There's probably a couple of you that know there's a third party in the way, but I think the majority of you don't even know that what's blocking this is there's somebody else in the picture here. Could be a Virgo for some of you. Also have Capricorn, Cancer, Taurus. Could be a fellow Aquarius, but I think this is your energy. Losing hope in the situation. Okay, well, let's see how they feel about you. Let's see this person's true feelings and their intentions. How do they see you? How do they feel about you? What's their energy look like? How do they feel about this situation? Let's see. The Empress reversed. They may not want to settle down with anybody right now. Very possibly. They may not be looking to settle down and have anything long-term with anybody. Yeah, no. This person's too lazy. I don't think they want to settle down with anybody. To settle down and build a healthy, happy, successful relationship requires too much work for this person. Too much work. I think, honestly, I'm not shitting you. I think this person's afraid of commitment and they're afraid of stability. They don't want to do the work. because you got to do all this stuff like let go of old belief systems, change some of your ways, compromise. You actually have somebody else that you have to take into consideration over yourself. And they don't want to do all that. They don't want to do all that. I think this person is probably much more interested in sex-based connections. I don't think they want anything long-term. I don't think they want to commit to anybody. Empress, Hierophant, both reversed, dude. Devil card. Seven of Swords. Now, usually what comes through most of the time whenever you see energy like that? Why are most people living like that? Because they got hurt in the past, right? They got unhealed trauma. Duh. Not everybody, but most people start off wanting long-term commitment. Most people do. And then they get stabbed in the heart once, twice, 3 times, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. And then after a while, they're like, man, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm not doing this no more. I ain't doing it. I am not putting forth the work, the energy, and the effort just to get shit on again. Not doing it. So, okay. It's not telling me how they feel about you, though, which would indicate to me that I don't even think they're allowing anybody in. Anybody. Nobody. It doesn't have anything to do with you or anybody else personally. It's all their own shit they're dealing with themselves. Well, shucky darn. Okay. Advice on this situation? Advice on this situation? Queen of Wands reversed. Hang on, it's not ready yet. 5 of Swords reversed. Don't let it turn into a battle. This right here is saying that for now, I don't even know if this is the situation you're wrapped up in. Look what this is saying. Career and financial goals. I don't know why this is saying that career and finances should be your number one priority right now. Look at all this. Look at all of this. Career and financial success. King of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. You need somebody that you can be in a power couple relationship with the King, Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. You want somebody you can build with. Now, let me ask you this. Do you think that a person who is too stupid to see a good opportunity right in front of them would be somebody you can build an empire with? Come on now. If they're too goddamn dumb to look at you and see golden fucking opportunity, what other opportunities are they too stupid to see? What other opportunities are they too stupid to see? Y'all probably wouldn't make a good team anyways. I think you need a power couple relationship. I'm just saying, somebody you can build with. Somebody too damn dumb to notice a good opportunity right in front of their face. You ain't gonna be able to build with them. What are you gonna be able to build? You ain't gonna be able to build nothing. All right, whatever. Let's take a look and see what's coming in next. Who's the next person who's actually due to come in? What's coming in next? Okay, Fool card reversed. Okay, Five of Wands reversed. I see a little bit of uncertainty. Okay, a little bit of uncertainty. Something is kind of reminding you of something that happened to you in the past with this person. Some past memories are being triggered when it comes to this person. So you're really, really hanging back, not jumping into this head first and trying to avoid drama. Okay. Well, that's the only way I can spin that spread. I can't. Ain't no other messages coming through that. Could be a Pisces for some of you. Also have Aries here. And Gemini with the Lover's card reversed. So you may not feel the strongest connection in the world with this person right off the rip. Hang on a second. Hold up. All right. Let's see their feelings and intentions. Are they really along the lines of somebody you dealt with in the past? Is this something you should avoid? What are their feelings? What's their intentions? How do their energy look? Just in general, what kind of person are they? Ten of Pentacles. So the person's very materialistic and superficial. Not necessarily a bad thing. It can be, but not inherently bad. Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Could be an earth sign for some of you. That's probably what it is that bugs you. Did you maybe deal with somebody in the past that was really superficial and materialistic? Yeah, this person's very materialistic. Very much so. I think they do have a lot of feelings for you, but they don't really know how to express it, or they're a little bit worried about expressing it. They have that, of course. Most people who are extremely materialistic all have one thing in common. They're very insecure. Off the top of my head, I haven't met very many people at all who are very materialistic who aren't insecure. Couple of them, not saying none. There's exceptions to everything. But about 90% of the people I've met in my life who are extremely, incredibly superficial and materialistic all have one thing in common. They're insecure. You know, the people who are all they do is brag about their money. All they do is brag about their big old house. All they do is brag about their expensive car. All they do is brag about how much their clothes cost. They all have one thing in common. They're very insecure people. And I think that's what you're picking up on here. This person's insecure. But I wouldn't say they have bad intentions. I would not. I don't think that they are planning to run game on you. I don't think they're trying to manipulate you. I don't think they're lying to you. I don't think they're playing games with you. So I would have to say that their intentions aren't bad. They're just covering up insecurities that they have. And I mean, that could end up leading to bad things in the future, but I don't think their intentions are bad. Could be a Virgo for some of you. Also have Aries here. Okay. All right. Let's see how this is playing out for the first 30 days of this connection happening. How's this playing out for the first 30 days? How's it playing out for the first 30 days? Slow new start between the two of you. So I don't think you're abandoning this situation. I think you are going to go ahead and give this a shot, but you're being very cautious and careful, very strategically, deliberately, and meticulously planning things out. Okay. Okay, yep. Well, things are going to start picking up and moving a lot quicker once you get this person to crack through that layer. That's what I think is going to be the tough, tricky part in the beginning, is getting this person to kind of open up a little bit, which I think they will. Might take a little bit at first, but they'll eventually end up letting that guard down and letting you in, and then that's when things are really going to start picking up and moving a lot quicker, when communication is going to improve. But we still have that mess deep down inside, because, you know, the person lets you in on their insecurities and whatnot. That's only the first. That's just the first little hump, you know. Then we got to work past that and work through that. So it's going to start off slow in the beginning and then pick up, start moving quicker. But you still got 1 foot out the door this whole time, though. I don't think you're committing to this 100% right off the bat. You're contemplating it too. You're contemplating whether or not to walk away from this and explore other options, but I don't see you doing that. I don't think so. What's the advice for this? What's the advice for this situation? 7 of Swords. Okay. Seven of Swords is advice. That's a weird piece of advice. So if we take a deeper look at the 7 of Swords, he's planning. Okay. Yes, we all know that this has very negative connotations to it. He's a thief, he's a liar, and this, that, and the third, and the other thing. But also he's planning. So as a piece of advice, I don't think Spirit would give you advice and tell you to be a lying piece of shit. Make sure that you don't just randomly and arbitrarily allow your feelings to make any dumb decisions for you. Plan this. What I would do is I would set a time frame. I would set a time frame and a loose time frame. Don't make it like, don't box yourself into this strict, specific time frame in which things have to happen. But I would say something to the effect of, pull out your phone, grab your calendar, and say something like, okay, by April 5th, we should have moved on to this level. By April 5th, I should have gained a little bit more clarity on what this person's intentions are. By April 5th, I shouldn't be scratching my head and trying to figure out how this person feels about me. Whatever. You see what I'm saying? Plan for the future with this connection here. And in the meantime, whatever it is that you're struggling with, whatever it is that you're unsure of, whatever it is that has you up in your head, be working to correct those issues. Not only that, but voice your concerns. Let it be known. I know sometimes that can be some of the most awkward shit to talk about, you know, but sometimes we got to voice those concerns in the beginning. Voice your concerns. Let it be known like a mature adult. But that's what you want to work on within the first couple of months in developing that clear communication. We're not looking for perfection. We're looking for effort. Effort will eventually end up creating perfection in the long run. We're not looking for perfection right in the beginning. Looking for effort. Okay. Thank you for that super chat, Anya. I hope I said that right. Thank you. Appreciate you. All right. Now let's look at the person from the past. Person Aquarius has past history with. Let's see if I left anything on the table that Aquarius needs to hear. Person from the past. Death card reversed. Uh-oh. What's that all about? Could that be a potential reconciliation attempt? Somebody hasn't moved on from this. Okay, so the two of you are definitely karmically tied, but there's a lot of tension between the two of you. A whole lot. I don't think either of you have moved on from this. I don't know what happened between the two of you, but I don't think either of you have moved on from this. This is a power struggle. This is a silent standoff and a power struggle. It could be an Aries for some of you, but both of you are waiting on each other to come forward. You're waiting on them. They're waiting on you. And it's a silent standoff. That's like I said, it's a power struggle. You don't want to be the one to come forward because you feel like they will assume power over you if you do that. They don't want to be the one to come forward because they're afraid you will assume power over them. With the Emperor and the Five of Pentacles reversed here. Okay, but neither of you have moved on from this with the Death card reversed. Neither of you have. But, yeah, silent standoff. A whole lot of not shit is happening. Whole lot of not shit. Whole lot of the same shit that's been happening. Nothing. Silent tension. Okay. Could be a Scorpio for some of you. Who do I have here? Let's see. I have Taurus, Aries, Scorpio, Gemini. Okay. All righty. How about, let's see how this person's feeling about you at the deepest of levels. How this person feel about you at the deepest level. They're very concerned about your perception of them. I don't know why. They are becoming more and more convinced that you give no fucks whatsoever about them. None whatsoever. I think all they really, okay, so their main concern is one, your perception of them, and two, your feelings for them. That's all they really want to know. And it's not really telling me why, though. It's not really telling me why. Obviously, they still feel something towards you, or else why would they care? Why would they care? Can you think of somebody from your past that you have completely forgotten about? Do you care how they feel about you? I don't. I can think back to somebody I dated 8 years ago and give a fuck how they feel about me or what they think about me, or you know what I'm saying? And so it's like if they care, that tells you they feel something. But I'm not really getting a clear indication as to what it is exactly that they want. Not even really telling me what exactly they want. Okay, whatever. Okay. They want you to perceive them a certain way. I think they want you to have feelings for them. Or they're just dying to know. There's a part of them that is convinced that you're just pretending to not care about them. And they want to confirm that. Well, let's see. Is anything happening here? Is this person taking action towards you? How's this situation playing out? No, they're just trying to forget about you. Star card reverse. What's the advice for this situation? What is the advice? Queen of Cups reversed. Well, if you're wanting communication from this person, it's going to have to be you that does it, because they ain't giving in anytime soon. But the question is, if you do that, then what? That's the question. Like I said, this is a power struggle. If you do that, this person will assume power over you. And I really honestly think that when it all comes down to it, at the deepest of levels, you are the one with the upper hand here. Now, whenever you actually do have the upper hand, very frequently, whoever this is that you're dealing with will desperately attempt to make it appear as though you don't. So that's what I think they'll probably do if you reach out and try to communicate with this person. They will desperately try to make it look like they're the one with the upper hand. Try to make you feel stupid, maybe ignore you, send you mixed signals, you know, just to get, they want to get an emotional reaction out of you of some sort. And there goes the fucking helicopters again. So annoying, dude. California Fire Department is always fucking flying over my house because I live up in the hills, and there's this hiking trail on the hilltop behind us. And for some reason, the fucking fire department's always flying back there. I don't know why. So if you hear a helicopter when I have my window open, sorry about that. Fuck, man, that fucked up my whole flow. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So the question is it worth it? Is it worth it? Because I just check with yourself first. Check with yourself, because if you have expectations, I wouldn't do it. If you still are vulnerable and weak towards this person, I wouldn't do it. If they could possibly trigger you, I wouldn't do it. I would make sure that you are very, very solid. But here's the thing. Here's the funny thing about that. By the time you get to that point to where you're that rock solid with yourself, you probably won't even fucking talk to them. I could easily see that. You get to the point where it's like, I don't even want to talk to that motherfucker. What? For what? What's the point? So that's the catch-22 here. That's the little paradox, you know. Just proceed with caution. That's all I can say about that. Take that information and do with it what you will. All right. I feel like those were the messages that my Aquarius friends needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all again for tuning in and playing along. So I have an announcement to make. I announced this at the beginning of the video. This is for those of you who are now tuned in. For those of you who didn't catch the memo, I'm doing something very different this month, and probably for the next several months coming. I've done a whole career and finance reading for every sign of the zodiac. Not just a little section of career and finance in the middle of a love reading, a whole damn video for every sign of the zodiac. I'm doing that this way because we all know that 2024, the year of the dragon, is going to mark the beginning of the craziest financial times that any of us have seen in recorded human history. So hopefully, I would like to be able to give you at least a little nugget of wisdom that when it comes time, you can dig for it and pull it out. And it'll give you some knowledge and wisdom that you could use to manifest some success during this crazy shit, or at least help you navigate your way through so you can float through any crazy shit that pops off. At least, hopefully. So if you would like the Aquarius Career and Finance reading, that is in my school as a downloadable, and the link is right down there in the description of the video. Also, don't forget to check the description of the video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. Everything you need to know that is relevant with anything to do with me is down there in the description. All right, I'm out of here now, y'all. I wish you love, luck, light, and prosperity on your journey. Stay blessed.